So Redfin just dropped 2 articles that give current real estate market updates. Now, if you've been here for a while, these articles say what I have been saying since November. In addition to that, if you get your news from Redfin or Zillow, you are actually lagging behind the market. The best way to know the real estate market is to actually take part as an active participant in the real estate market so that you aren't late to the party. Home prices post small increase as mortgage rate drop attracts buyers. In the article, it mentions something that I've been saying since November, and that is low competition, falling mortgage rates, and seller concessions are bringing some buyers back to the market. Now, in case you don't know, the mortgage rates are falling because the Fed is changing directions as market conditions improve. As far as inflation, there's low competition and sellers are giving seller concessions. What does that mean? That means that there are less buyers per neighborhood. Okay, that's number one. Number two, concessions mean that the seller will help you buy the home. So in this type of market, this is considered a buyer's market. People are looking for a crash. However, that's not right now. The crash, that can is kicked down the road. The majority of people are too excited for a crash, and they're actually going to miss the opportunity later down the road because most people do not take part in real estate. They just take part on YouTube comment sections and don't actually participate in the market. So if you are a buyer, yes, the interest rates may be slightly higher. They're starting to come down, but you can do what we call buying on the dip. If there are less buyers, that means that you and other buyers in the market have control over the pricing. What myself and my buyers have been doing is we have been submitting offers that are slightly below the list price and asking for seller concessions. We call that buying on the dip, because if interest rates, let's just say for example, go back to 3% or the high 2s, guess what happens? Prices are going to drive up. People are going to have to pay over $20, $30, $40, $50,000 over the list price in order to get a home under contract like they did during the pandemic. But as of right now, we're actually opposite that. You can get the home under contract for 20, 30, 40, 50 off of list, plus get the seller to give you more money so that you have to put down less money. And if you're working with someone that is savvy enough, you have access to first time home buyers program, which is, forgivable money, or, money that is interest free to close the gap so that you can get into the home with less money out of pocket. The mortgage applications increased 25% last week, and the week before they increased 35%. So buyers are moving into the market to take advantage of the price cuts and the seller concession. And the Google searches for homes is up 30%. Now, this is something that I mentioned back in November. The best way to know what's going on in the real estate market is to actually participate. But as we see right now, half of the tick up is we're heading into the spring market out of the winter market. And in addition to that, again, the setting that we're currently in, since there are less buyers than there are sellers, we're starting to see sellers have to assist buyers, and the buyers are actually getting their way in the market currently.